Hey,
Hello.
how are
Good
you?
morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah, how do I pronounce your name?
Mayank. Mayank.
Okay, perfect. I'm Sana. Nice to meet you. So, I'm just checking your profile and I see you've only done 30 minutes on Cambly. Is this one of your
Yes.
first sessions?
It's the third session actually. I've already taken two sessions from other tutors.
Okay, amazing. So, what do you think of Cambly? What do you like the idea of Cambly?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I'm a postgraduate student
Mhm.
in India, and I want to improve my English confidence in English actually. So
Okay.
that's why I try to interact in Cambly with different.
Yeah, that's a good idea. No, that's a very good idea. I think you'll definitely see results from doing that. And how come you want to improve your English? Is it to just become more confident in general life or for your studies?
For professional studies. Actually, currently I'm doing masters. Earlier, I worked in a company, in Indian company, and then I left it, and now I'm doing masters
Okay,
in a Indian.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what?
After that, I'm planning to join another company. So
Okay.
actually, in my company, we have to deal with clients, and those clients are not native speakers actually.
Ah, okay.
So I faced a lot of problems there. So I thought I should improve in that.
Yeah. Okay. Smart. So it's like looking out for your future. And what do you study?
Mechanical engineering.
Okay. And did you do mechanical engineering as a bachelor's as well?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Amazing. And are you enjoying it?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
It's my area of interest, and I'm enjoying it.
Amazing. That's so good. And the companies that you were, or the company you worked for before and that you want to work for, are they companies that are from India? They're Indian companies, or are they foreign companies, but they have like a headquarters or something in India?
Yeah, foreign companies like Bosch, Bosch
Mm-hmm.
is there, and some Indian companies are also there like Tata.
Yeah. Oh,
So
I didn't know that was in. I think I've heard of that before, but I didn't know it
Tata,
was in. Yeah, I
it's an
think I've
Indian
heard.
Indian.
Okay.
It makes everything like from tea uh,
Mhm.
to automobiles. Anything you will. It's a very giant,
Oh
just
wow.
like Microsoft.
Oh wow. Okay, okay. That's really cool. Ah, so they all have some kind of like not headquarters, but I'm trying to think of the word now. Like some not the headquarters or a headquarters in India.
Can you repeat?
So they all have like all these big multinational
Yeah.
companies. They're
Yes.
all yeah. And are
Now
they
I think now Tesla is also there in India.
okay? Tesla,
Yeah. It's
awesome,
there in India now.
amazing. And do you have a company that you have your eye on that you'd like to work for?
I would like to work for Bosch.
Yeah, yeah. And is that because of what they produce, like or because of the company itself?
It's because of the parts that they produce
Yeah.
and the HR values of the company is also good. Work environment is also
Oh,
good,
amazing.
and there is a scope of learning in that company. That's why
Okay.
I'm.
Cool. That's so important. I think it's some I spoke to somebody else who was based in Colombia, I think. Yeah, it was Colombia. And we were talking about that and the work environment, how important it is that like there you everything you named, those you like the products and all of that, but two things you mentioned straight away was HR and the work environment, and it's so important to wanting to work for a company where you can keep learning, keep improving. Um,
Yes,
yeah, and
I agree.
are all
Uh,
companies like that, or not really?
can you just repeat? Actually, my
Yeah, no, it's are all companies like that, like the rest of the companies that you could potentially work for? Do they have this same attitude towards their staff?
some companies don't have, but my earlier company was very good, like Tata.
Oh,
It
amazing.
was very good,
Yeah.
and most of the companies have good environment,
Oh, that's so
but
good. Yeah.
almost MNCs have good environment. Like big companies have good environment.
Oh,
There is no
wow.
issue in that.
That's amazing. Usually it's like the other way around, right? Like the big companies don't have good environments because they have so many employees.
But they develop efficient systems and they develop policies
Yeah.
and they work a lot on those things.
Yeah.
But small companies mostly simply focus on profits.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's really, really good. Apparently, this it was actually a lady who was manager of can't remember I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was to do with like software development and stuff, that kind of area. So obviously a little bit different. But she was saying that it's very different in technology, the how the company culture is different in all the technology companies she worked in compared to the rest of like the sectors, because technology is so in demand, like they need staff like so much that they which is amazing. That's so good that they have that that happens. And so when you work in these companies, so most of the client meetings are all in English, and then the people you work with, you speak Indian to. Sorry, I don't know which, because India has a lot of different languages, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
lot of languages are there. In every state there is different language.
Yeah.
Every part of India you will find some 20, 22 languages.
That's crazy. That's
Official languages.
amazing. And do you think they'll continue, or do you think in time they'll become less? So, for example, in like in the Netherlands, we have a couple of different dialects. So they're not completely different languages, but even the dialects are slowly dying out because Dutch is now becoming more the main language. Is that happening in India, or every language is still strong?
I think in India most of the people know English.
Oh, okay.
English is something most of the means wherever I go in every part of India,
Yeah.
most of the people know English.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, in the company with the other staff members, you would be speaking English as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
But the main problem is the accent. Like
Uh-huh.
the American accent is a bit different
Yeah.
as in Indian accent.
Yeah. Okay. So your goal is to become more confident in English, but is that because your English is really good, like very, very, very good. So,
No, no, the problem is like currently you are in online mode, right?
mhm.
But suddenly you come in front of me.
Okay.
With
And it's like,
online mode,
yeah, and you're not tuned in.
increases
Yeah.
uh,
So
I lose my confidence suddenly.
okay, okay, okay. I see. Well, I mean,
Suddenly
yeah.
someone comes in front of me and
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I understand that completely. Well, if it helps you, there's been so like probably the most common thing that students have told me they've gotten from Cambly is the confidence to speak English. Like
yeah,
that's the most the common thing. So I'm sure it'll come quickly, especially because your level is really good. It's like
my English level is what is your feedback like? Is it average?
your
Is it
English
means
really good. You're using all the right tenses. You're using the right grammar. You're using the right vocabulary. Your English is really, really good. So it's way above like I would say you're like near the top. Like, okay, you might not be native speaker, but
okay?
you're very, very high. Like I mean, I'm not slowing down my words. I'm just talking how I normally talk. I'm not, um, yeah, I'm not trying to change how I like, because sometimes like obviously have to slow down how you speak to students so they understand.
So that
So,
means
yeah.
that means I can become a trainer in
Yes,
Cambly.
you could. This is the thing. You really could. That's your level. This is what I mean. Like, I think it's all honestly, with you, I'm sure it's all within this space. Like just the confidence. As soon as you get your confidence, you'll be easy. Yeah.
The problem is I'm literally scared of girls. Like if
Oh,
anyone
really?
woman,
Okay, so
I absolutely lose confidence.
so
Absolutely.
okay, so you know what the best thing to do there is just take a deep breath like through your nose, because the problem is, so when we lose confidence, this is, you know what, I'm so happy you said this, because I love doing this. I do this as part of my job, in not Cambly job. But when we get nervous, it's simply, if you know this, just tell me. If you don't want to talk about it, tell me. But what happens is our heart rate increases. In our head, we say to ourselves, I get nervous when I speak to girls, this person, boys, whatever. So then our heart rate increases. We automatically go into stress mode. We start sweating. We can't focus. Our eyes get very like darty, like as if we were on the run in the wild. It happens even by talking to just girls. So the best thing you can do is just take a deep breath and then long out breath, and automatically that will bring your heart rate down, and that will bring all those symptoms and all the physical sensations that you feel from nervousness down. And just start telling yourself, I can do this. Like, oh, I want to say hi. Just say it to yourself in like, oh, hey, how are you, in your head. And then just keep it simple, very short, and just do it as much as you can. Like any girls you see, start off with maybe a shopkeeper, so it's not intimidating. Hey, how are you, when you go to shop, and then slowly do it more and more often. But honestly, you have absolutely no reason to not be confident with girls, with English, with anything.
Have you ever been to
Nope.
India?
One day, one day. Yeah.
Actually, in yoga we do pranayam. You know pranayam? Yoga.
No, I've heard of that word. Yeah.
Pranayam. Pranayam.
Okay. Yes, the breathing.
Is it the same thing,
Yeah,
right?
it's
That you are
it's
doing?
yeah, it's similar. So there's so many different types of breathing. Um, but yeah, the type of breathing. But so any breathing that you have that long out breath, it helps control your heart rate. So yeah, exactly. And you're already experienced at it, so you'll get the effects quicker and better. So you just really just need to take that into everyday life.
Anything that I need to work on, like in my English or any improvement or any.
No, just do it as much as you can. Speak as much English.
Practice.
Yeah, exactly. And not for your actual ability, but just more so you start believing that you are as good as you are. Because honestly, like for you, definitely the confidence will help. Maybe listening to different accents, but your English is so good that I really don't like. I mean, we could always, if you ever wanted to do another session, we could always talk about very random topics so we can start improving vocabulary in different areas, because obviously I've not heard that yet because we've been speaking for 10 minutes. But especially like this conversation we've had, it's really, really good English. I wouldn't say you need to work on your English. I think it's just your confidence, if that's what you feel like you're missing. And the only way you can do that is just practice, practice, practice. And anytime you feel uncomfortable, you're probably doing a good thing. Especially in like face to face.
It's really nice to talk to you,
Yeah,
and
you too, mate.
I will definitely arrange one more
Okay.
session. I will schedule
Okay.
it.
Perfect. Amazing. We'll do that. We'll talk again soon. And then, yeah, we can carry on talking about this kind of thing, or we can talk about topics that see how your vocab and your verb conjugations are in the like far past, blah, blah, blah. We can try those things out. But honestly, final words are your English is very, very good. Yeah. No
Thank
worries.
you.
Speak to you soon. Have a good day. Oh,
Happy New
yeah.
Year.
Thank you. You too. Bye bye.
Bye.